Happy spring, happy Ostara, happy eclipse portal. We're in a time, you might be feeling it, of just really intense energy. A lot of people are feeling really compressed, like a diamond being, compressed by heat and pressure, and it's a time of just massive growth and expansion and awakening. And the reason that we are being pressurized and compacted and pressed, if you will, is so that we can expand. It is so purposeful. And this time right between both of the eclipse portals, it's as if we're crossing the bridge from one to the other. So one was on March 25th. The next one, the full solar eclipse, is on April 8th. So we're right in between those two powerful points. And it's almost like we're just in this space of the unknown, sort of like the caterpillar inside the goo, where you might feel really emotional. Things might feel really difficult. You might feel lost, agitated, angry. It's just really a difficult time for a lot of people. And what we want to use this time for is to be aware of all the places that are being poked, all of the wounds, all of the trauma, all of those deep, dark places that we either don't know are there or don't want to know are there, the places that maybe we've done a certain level of healing on, but we haven't dove all the way into the bottom, the deepest, darkest places. That is what this time is for. Maximum, fully facing what is there. Just maximum awareness, being fully available for what life is showing you. So when you're getting triggered, when you're feeling overwhelmed, when you're feeling just absolutely enraged or exhausted or sad or unworthy, whatever the particular flavor that is coming up for you is, it is coming up exactly for this purpose, to shine a light, to show you what is there, because we are being asked to, really the purpose of us being here on this, on this earth plane together as spirits in bodies, is for us to be fully divine in human form. So it is to be ourselves in light, to fully integrate, to embody the light and peace and love that we are. In order to do that, though, we have to see our shadow selves. We have to see the darkness. We can't just bypass and say it's all love and light. It is all love and light at the base, but if you're not willing to look at the darkness and love it back into wholeness, it just gets repressed and hidden and barfs out all over everything, which is what you're seeing right now in the world at large. So we are in just a massive time of awakening and expanding. And in order to do that, we have to integrate the shadows. We have to integrate the pain, the trauma, the deepest, darkest parts of ourselves that are just sure that they cannot be loved, sure that they're not worthy of love. Whatever part you wouldn't want to show the world, whatever part you're trying to hide or really truly believe cannot be lovable, that is the piece we want to really hold space for. We want to see it and validate it and bring it in with open arms, loving it, because it too is worthy of love. It's simply a splintered off part of ourselves that at some point in time, maybe it was very young in childhood, maybe it was even before you were actually born, maybe it was from a past lifetime, maybe it was from a huge trauma midlife, whatever it is, maybe it's a series of many, but whatever that piece is, or multiple pieces, we want to recognize, like, oh, here's a splintered off part of myself, and we want to grab it and bring it back into our heart space, love it back into wholeness, bringing light into the darkness. That is what we are here to do right now. And this time in consciousness, this particular snapshot in time between these eclipses, is exactly for that. It is just highlighting the shit show within and without. So out in the world and internally, and the way we heal the world. So you can sit and look at all of the disgraceful, horrible, fearful, sad things that are happening in the world. And the only thing that you can truly do in the beginning is your internal work. So, okay, where is that within me? Where are the parts, the deepest parts of myself that I can love back into wholeness? And then at the same time, doing whatever you feel called to do out into the world. But it starts in here, it starts within. And so on Thursday, in 2 days, if you're watching this now, 4/4 at 4:44 Pacific time, we will be bringing the torch of love into the darkest places. We'll be doing a guided somatic practice to connect with our bodies, connect with source, really align with what is here, and then create this beautiful healing space to call out and allow, not call out, that's not the right word, call forth those parts that have been hiding in the darkness, to hold a perfectly unconditionally loving space for the parts of us that are ready to be integrated, that have been hiding, that think they're not worthy of love. And we are going to shine the light of love on them, integrate them back into wholeness. We'll be talking a little bit about how to navigate this time with the eclipse, mostly though just being guided into our bodies, connecting with source, connecting to Gaia, and really connecting to those deepest parts of ourselves that really truly need love. So link in the transcript below, and join us on Thursday. Use this time for what it is. Let's all be looking inward. Let's all be available for what is here. Let's all harness the power of this time and our collective intention, our collective light, to literally bring light into the darkest places. If we do it within, it automatically ripples out. We will also be sending love out into the darkest parts of the world. So join us on Thursday, sending so many spring and Ostara and eclipse blessings.